All right, Teresa. So thank you for sitting down with me. And we just closed on your property. Um, and I just wanted to touch base with you and check in on how your experience was so that people in the future can kind of get a sense of what it is, what it's like to go this route and work with our company, John Medina Buys Houses. So first things first is walk me through what prompted you wanting to sell this property, and what prompted you to go this route as opposed to going, the conventional route, putting it on a market list with an agent, et cetera.
Sure. So yeah, we were in the need to sell our home. We had an unfortunate situation. There was actually a fire in the home that my sisters and I grew up in. And so we were in a situation where we needed to pretty quickly sell the home. And we had never worked with selling a home and didn't really know which way to go with it. So we tried just giving your team a call. We found you on the internet, and just to see what it was about. I mean, I didn't even know anything about having a home buying company help us versus working with a realtor. But I found that as soon as I called, your team was super helpful in taking the information. They asked me some questions and were very understanding about my situation, and got back right away with follow-up information, and we got an offer, very, very promptly, which was great for us. There was no wait time. I was able to have time to discuss it with my family, and it all worked out, really well. We were pleased with the offer, and they were able to quickly schedule a person to come meet with us and check out the property. That all went very smoothly from beginning to end. It was, and then after, when it came time to close, the title company that your team works with was excellent. And then the payout, none of us could believe how effectively the whole process went. Your team made it just very easy. We would definitely work with you again and recommend you to any family and friends.
Yeah. So that's thank you first of all for deciding to work with us. And did it ever come up like, why not just look up, XX agent and just say, can you put our house on the market? What was there any apprehensiveness or against doing something like that? Well, because that's what most people would do.
Well, what made it attractive for us to think about calling your team was because we knew that we would get a cash offer. It would be made right away. We wouldn't have to work with the headache of having to do the improvements on the house ourselves. We don't know anything about that. Have to wait a year, deal with contractors and a realtor's percentage commission, and everything. It just avoided us a lot of hoops to have to jump through, and
right.
we could not believe how seamless it was.
Awesome. So if someone, in the future is in this situation and, they have a property, needs work, whatever, would you recommend going this route and working with us?
Absolutely. Like I was saying, we knew nothing about going this way of selling a house.
Mm-hmm.
And now, after going through this experience, we absolutely will do this every time.
Awesome. Well, again, we thank you for putting your trust in us. We were glad that we were able to kind of make the process really seamless and simple, and get you guys and your family started on the next chapter and closing this one. So
absolutely.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
You guys were awesome. Everyone on your team I will just tell you, is just great. You have a great organization.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.